Yes, sir! Welcome to Under the Hood Sports. I am him, Johnny Hill, your host with the most. And we are on the University of Memphis radio station, The Roar. Yes, sir! And I got a special guest. I ain't done. He is a real headhunter. He's in the trenches. My boy, Kajuan Robinson. K-Rob, say something to the audience, man.
What's up with y'all, man? Appreciate you having me on, my boy.
Man, K-Rob, like I was telling you earlier, long time coming, bro.
Thanks.
We've been trying to do this for 2 years.
We've been talking about this
2
for
years.
2 seasons, man.
Yes, and the thing is, bro, like, we came in together, and I was writing like articles and stuff, and I used to say like, man, bro, I need to interview you, bro. And it's before the podcast and everything really happened.
Really, before everything.
Like you one of the few people, you, Calvin, KD, like y'all the one of the few people who sincere, like I was really like trying to like interview, who really gave me opportunity. Kai even gave me an opportunity. So like I'm grateful to all y'all, man, for that, man.
Appreciate it, bro. We appreciate you, bro.
For sure,
real, bro. We don't get asked like, man. You don't get asked to do interviews, man.
Hey,
and
man.
then when you do, come on, by you, come on, man. Come on now, the man. Come on, man. You got to. You got to, man.
Bruh, and the thing is, look at where we at now, bruh. From a phone recording to the studio, man.
You sure was on that phone. I forgot we was on the phone.
It was an iPhone 6. I was recording off an iPhone 6,
That's
man.
crazy.
Now
That
look
was
at
what?
it.
2020, huh?
20. Hey, bro, I was behind at the time.
It was like 2020. It was like, I think it was 21, maybe 2020.
No, it was 2020. I remember
2020.
that's when we first came. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man, we're gonna go into talking about your craft, your life, what you got going on, bro. We're gonna talk a little bit about the NBA, man. We're gonna talk a little bit of everything because that's what we're doing under the hood sports. We just don't talk about sports. We talk about life, and that's the bigger picture, man. That's the bigger picture. Okay, K-Rob. For the people who don't know, tell the audience where you are from.
I was born in Memphis. I was born here in Memphis, but I grew up 40 miles away, about 40-some miles away, in a town called Luxor, Arkansas. And it's surrounded by 2 other towns. Blytheville, that's the most popular town that everybody really knows, and Osceola, Arkansas.
Osceola.
And so I grew up in that area majority of my life, and I moved from Luxor to Little Rock. My mom moved us from there when I was like 9. So I've been living. When I got to Little Rock, I was 10. So I've been in Little Rock since I was 10 to all the way to now. So until I left for college. So yeah.
Dang, that's amazing, man. So, where did you learn to play the game of football?
Okay. I learned from my high school, my old high school defensive coordinator, Daryl Barnett. We call him Coach B. Everybody in Arkansas called him Coach B. He was everything. He was everything you wanted in a coach. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he pushed me. He pushed me every day. He challenged me every single day until he left. Like,
and that's
for
what
2
you
years.
want.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted. Like, you know, man, it used to be where like folks used to be like, well, how, like, bro, folks used to be like, how you let him yell in your face like that, man? I'm like, bro, that's culture. Y'all don't really.
Yeah, that's the
understand.
culture. Like that's different.
Yeah,
that's different.
man. Like he'd chew me out like in front of everybody, and then you know how high school.
But
is.
like you gotta be built for that though.
Yeah,
like a lot of people ain't built for that.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people wasn't, bro. Like, man, I'm going. Yeah. If I'm not playing right, if I'm not playing to that potential, then
you need to keep it above.
Yeah, man. So
that's good though because
I had a coach like that, man. He pushed me every day.
But that's good though because that's what you want. Like you want somebody to push you, bro. And you know when it's like it's a difference between pushing you and demeaning you. But like what you talking about is pushing you, trying to make you be a better athlete. And that's what I feel like every athlete they really want to be pushed to be a better athlete and be a better them. That's really good. And that showed what type of person you is that you love that.
Yeah.
You love to be Coach Hard.
Yeah,
That's something good.
Yeah, with a passion, man. I miss it. But yeah, I ain't start playing till I was 16, man. Like I was
That's
saying.
crazy. Like more and more you just say that. That just blows my mind.
Sophomore year of high school.
That's crazy. That's really insane.
Yeah, man.
You really young, so you only had like how many years of really playing? 3? 2?
Wait, 3.
Probably
5.
like yeah.
This past season was my 5th year ever playing football. Like organized football at least.
5 years of playing organized football
man.
and you played 3 years of high school?
Mm-hmm. All
That's
3
amazing.
years. Yeah, I started.
You played 3 years of high school.
I never played football. I couldn't tell you what a 3-4 deep. Like they used to ask me what a 3-4. They used to tell me what a 3-4 was, and I just used to look confused. Like I couldn't tell you what a 3-4 was. I couldn't tell you what a nose guard was. I couldn't tell you what a 3-tech, 2-eye, 0. I didn't know what none of that was, man. I didn't know what coverages. I didn't know cover 1, 2. I didn't know none of it, man. I was just out there, man, trying to make the best, trying to.
And that's crazy. I feel like that's crazy. Like you really got into the game late.
Exactly.
And the thing is, that just shows.
I caught on.
Come on, man. And that just shows what type of person you is. Like, for all the young cats out there, for any youngins out there, that show like what type of if you keep going, you keep pushing.
Right.
Like you can really accomplish what you need to, and don't quit. You gotta want to be great.
Got to, man. When my head coach Buck James, when he first was asking me to play football and stuff, and I was kind of in between it, man. I kind of was like, I don't know, like, and the way he was explaining it to me my first year, how he told me how my first year was gonna go. He told me to my face, like this came from the head coach. He told me that I wasn't gonna play that year. He said I wasn't gonna play that year. He said I might play my second year if I caught on to everything.
Catch on.
Yeah, if I caught on to everything and see how things was going. But he was just like, man, if you stay with it, I really think you can make some money. Like if you're really into it, I feel like you can make some money. And man, I just been locked in since, man. And my first spring, I went to a huge high school, like a really big. My graduating class was like 800.
Really?
But folks didn't graduate, so like I think only like 725 people end up. But that's still a lot
for a
graduating class. But I think my freshman year in high school, I think I had like over 1,000 kids in our student, just the freshmen, you know what I'm saying? So like on the football team, that football team was huge. Like I think we had like that year, my first year, I think he let everybody on the football team, so we had like almost 200 kids on the football team.
Dang.
And I was one of them. And
how do you shine, man, out of 200 kids?
I didn't. I was literally 7th string, and I didn't even. I counted how many groups was in front of me, and it was 7. And then it was 6. It was 6 groups in front of me, and I remember, it is the spring, and so the coaches and they like, man, it's your first year and stuff. You got to sit back and learn. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like I was never one of them players that was like, man, I should be out there. I want to be out there.
Be high.
Like I was just sitting back and really watching, but I was really counting the groups too, and it was 6 groups that went before me. And so, bro, and we ended up going out there, man, I think I ran like 4 or 5 plays, and that was it. And I was just like, dang,
you didn't even get a full series, man.
Never, man.
Well, you got 5 plays. That's probably serious.
Yeah, but man, I practiced every day, bro. We had a lot of kids on the team, man. The coaches, like, they probably forgot about me after a while, like, from being there. But by that summer, when the summer started, that's when my coach, I guess he got tired of having everybody on the team, so he was like, I'm gonna murder everybody on the first day. My very first summer camp.
Oh yes, sir. We back at it like we never left. Me and my boy K-Rob. Man, K-Rob, man. Okay, bro. How you doing, brother?
Good, bro. Glad to be done with school for the semester, bro. I need a break, man.
Man, facts, you and me both.
Everybody, man.
And need some time to yourself.
Right, man. And for student athletes, bro, we don't get no time like that.
Facts.
But the most time we get per year is probably 3.5 weeks, and that's probably twice out the year.
Bro, that's crazy, G. Bro, K-Rob, we were talking about your high school career and going through your high school career. You won a state championship, man. You done the thing, man. So, like, tell the audience about being in that moment of winning a state championship to a city, to a school that have never, ever seen one. And they seen one? And they still haven't seen one since you, man. How does it feel to be...
Oh, they don't... Buffalo. They won 4 since I left. 3 since I won the first
so you... Wait one second. So you the first one to ever do it?
Yeah, first one. After my class,
oh my goodness.
I taught my younger,
bro, that's big, bro.
The juniors that was under me,
that's big.
I taught them, the sophomores up under me, they
that's
watched
being
the juniors.
A leader, bro.
I taught the juniors how to lead the sophomores, and I taught them how to teach the sophomores how to lead the juniors when they get up.
So you
and
are
so now
really...
they won 4, and they won, now we 4 in a row, 4-peat. First time ever in Arkansas football sports history, the 7A ever won 4 in a row.
To be the head of that, man.
Yeah, bro.
How does that feel? Because like you started the culture.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Man, that feeling, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that feeling after I made that last play, because we was really neck and neck. I'm sorry, BT, my boy Brandon Thomas. He was a junior during the time when he was in state. We played against him. And my boy Drew Martin. My fault, bro. I ain't mean to send my boy Drew Martin out without a championship.
They both played on the same team?
Yeah, I played against them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so I ain't want to do it, but I had to.
They had to get
they knew it was coming too, low key. But yeah, we always both our schools always been the top schools in the program in the whole state of Arkansas, so we always go back and forth. But that moment of winning that state championship, I made the last play. My last high school play ever was the biggest play. I sack fumble. I think my boy Nate Wallace, he went 79 yards for a touchdown. When that happened, bro, I just felt everything, like, bro, I couldn't do nothing but, thank God and cry, because if, all that hard work I put in, man, it was just, like that feeling is just so unexplainable. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, it's just
the moment is so big,
it's just so surreal, bro. Like I really, like at that point, man, I really didn't even think like I thought I was dreaming for real. Like it literally felt like a dream. Like literally, like you talk about it, everybody talks about it, everybody wants it, and then for the people that say that you can't do it, and
you prove
them
wrong.
You know what I'm saying, and you prove everybody right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that was just such a surreal feeling, man. Felt like I was dreaming, bro. All my hard work, it showed me that all my hard work don't go without reward. So, I mean, I might not get it the first year, second year, maybe not even third year. But that fourth year, fifth year, you know what I'm saying? That hard work gonna pay off. You gonna use it. So, yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Man, that's crazy, bro. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Because that moment is something that you will remember for the rest of your life.
Everybody do.
And like that's something that your high school coach that bring you in and you talk to the young guys about like what you did.
Yup. See, I ain't ever did that yet. I haven't did it yet.
That's what I'm saying. That moment coming,
every time
bro.
I go back, every time I go back to Bryant, I go back to my old high school. Everybody around there, they always thank me, bro. And like, shout out to my little bros at Bryant, man. They coming for that 5th one, man.
That's amazing.
They all 5th in a row, by the way. All my little bros, bro, they weren't even there when I was there, but they still show mad respect, and always thank me and stuff. I always, like, you ain't gotta thank me, that's y'all stuff now, but like, you know what I'm saying? They always show love and they always appreciate and be like, bro, you started it, like, bro, we really appreciate you, So it's always, I don't really like the attention like that when I go back, but it's always good.
But like it's good to show appreciation, bro, to the folks who came before you, though.
Facts. And then my little bros, they did that for me. They still do it to this day, and so shout out to them.
bro, you doing your thing, man. Like that just shows when you have a good leader, man. Like you can win multiple things because like once you set the culture for something, it's set.
Facts. And I wasn't no perfect, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't no perfect student, you know what I'm saying? I have 3.0 GPA, but you know, I just wasn't the smartest, you know. I wasn't the best in everything, you know.
But you competed,
you know
though.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
say
I
you
did what I was
shouldn't,
supposed
sir.
to do.
Yeah.
I stayed out of trouble, you
Yeah.
know. I respected everybody that I knew, everybody that came in contact with me. I was never, you know, disrespectful to anybody, and you know, and that actually paid off a lot as well, more than I thought it would be. Me just being myself and stuff, you know. I met a lot of new people, I networked with a lot of people, you know, from that.
Man, like, and don't sell yourself short, man, because you had to compete for that, man. You had to work for everything. And, like, bro, like, a lot of time not spent doing what other people doing, what the regular people are doing, man. So, like, that's something to salute at, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep grinding. And, like, let's transition, man.
Put in the extra work, too.
Yes,
I forgot.
Come on,
I forgot to say, bro, my sophomore, junior, and senior year, after every single football, every single football, like we play football Friday in high school.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday morning, I'm back in getting work. I let my body rest that Saturday from playing in the game Friday. I come right back in Sunday working by myself. You know, I come in the indoor. I got my little way in the indoor. I come in the indoor. You know what I'm saying? My coach, he got it set up for me because he know. And I did that for 3 years. I came back every single Sunday, put in extra work, just some slight, you know, I wasn't trying to kill myself, you know, I'm still in the season, but, you know, it's just always that extra work.
And like it put you above everybody else.
Right, and it did.
And if you think about it, like, you had a long drought for the people who don't know, like, your first time really playing organized football was at the age of 16. And think about all of the work you put in 3 years straight to just make up, bro.
Right.
Because if you think about it, like all that time, you making up, man. You working up, waking up at Sunday morning, getting that work in.
Right
after the game.
Nick hurting, you know, body sore, you know what I'm saying, after the game. You know, I played every single rep, like, you know what I'm saying. We ain't blow everybody out, so I played the whole game, you know. So.
And that's good.
Yeah,
like that's good, like, to see that your work's really coming through, man.
Right.
So, like, that's something to salute you for, man.
Thanks, brother.
For sure. Let's transition. You were telling me about the NCAA and the ACT, man. And how, like, the high school kids, correct me or not, you said they don't have to take the ACT, or it's not required?
Yeah, it's not required no more. That's what I heard.
That's really amazing.
Yeah, it is. That is amazing.
That's amazing if you just think about it.
Because when I first found out, when I was going through when I was going through NCAA with my problems and stuff, you know, I always thought, like, bro, like, this was at first, like, I already knew, like, they didn't have to do this back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't have to do this 20, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always was like, when I do, you know what I'm saying? When I do get done, you know what I'm saying, with football and stuff, how can I, like, you know what I'm saying? How is there any way that we can make something where kids don't have to have an ACT or have to have a set ACT score just to accept a scholarship from a Division I university or a school that wants them to play or wants them to go to study there.
What you're saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids shouldn't be punished, man, for not scoring high on the ACT or like having a high GPA.
They don't know,
you know
like they don't like
kids
having like ACT, like, for certain kids that really mess them up, bro, because they start thinking like they're not intelligent or they're not the smartest.